Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is now moving toward a full military occupation of the Gaza Strip. That's according to reports from Israeli media. Israel's security cabinet is expected to meet tomorrow to make a formal decision, and even as the Israeli military is opposing this. It all comes as months of efforts to reach a ceasefire deal with Hamas have failed, and as at least 20 living hostages still remain with the militant group. Among them, of course, is 24-year-old Israeli Evyatar David. His family saw him in a video this weekend for the first time since March.
שאני אעשה עכשיו, אני חופר את הקבר.
Evyatar is digging his own grave. He looks skeletal in the video, almost unrecognizable after 667 days in captivity. He says he hasn't eaten in days and has barely had any water. Evyatar is a musician. On October 7th, 2023, he was at the Nova Music Festival in Israel when Hamas kidnapped him and more than 200 other people. Evyatar's family says Hamas is deliberately starving him, burying him alive as part of a propaganda campaign. A short time ago, I spoke with his cousin about his captivity and the efforts to end this war. Matan, first of all, thank you for joining us, and I'm so sorry to be talking to you under these circumstances. I know you've imagined what your cousin has been going through after all this time being held hostage in the tunnels, but this video out this weekend, you say it's even worse than what you imagined.
It's nothing we could have a picture. It's photos that we only recognize from the dark days of the 1940s. Even in our worst dreams, we didn't imagine him looking like that, being so thin, being so pale, without his signature smile, without any light in his eyes. I didn't imagine seeing my cousin so broken.
You said he doesn't look like himself, he doesn't sound like himself, and you just called back to the 1940s. He does look like somebody who was rescued from one of those death camps in World War II.
Yeah, it took, one of our cousins actually said that it took her a few seconds to actually realize it's not a double of her or someone else, that it's actually our cousin. It's Evyatar speaking. He gave us horrible flashbacks to things we thought we were only going to see in pictures. It's hard. I feel like I'm seeing my cousin dying in front of my eyes in this video.
Evyatar's brother said that Evyatar is on the brink of absolute death. His father said, quote, "My child is dying. He is being deliberately starved."
Yeah. I think everyone can see that the way he looks like. You see that this is a dying person. You can see that he's been deliberately starved. Just in the glimpse, the moment where the terrorists give him the canned food, you can see the difference in the terrorist arm compared to Evyatar's arm. You can see that they are not eating the same food. They are not eating the same amount of food. The terrorist arm looks strong and like he has enough food to even spare. And Evyatar looks like he doesn't even remember what being full means. Like he doesn't remember what any feeling besides hunger and the being scared for your life means.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.